Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Miller. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Shaheed motioning right. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Quick slant to Samuel. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. DJ James with the tackle.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Dak now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 1st and 10, Prescott. That's caught by Chris Olave. Hits the 20. He's on the level. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Chris Olave with the touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And this one doesn't go far. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, Because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lance. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing his Lance. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing from the gun. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Looking to throw, Lance. It's taken in by Lamb. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Shove here on 1st down. And they bring him down around the 34. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stay next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Again, it's Chubb.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he's out of bounds at the 4. Oh, he was thinking touchdown there. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he's got it. That's a layout for it, but touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a 3rd time for 6.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Caught by Miller. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down, ball at the 36. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Again, it's Miller. Big gap up the middle. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. A give to Chubb, running left. Still some room at the 20. Gets up the edge to the 35. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Saints pick on their first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again is Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
And they send a man in motion. Prescott now on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, now the best of them take advantage of it.
They send the tight end in motion. First down, and they go right back to him. Another big rip for him. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Now to his wideout, it's a screen. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Lance. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the gun on 3rd down. Catch is made in close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He'll throw it yet again. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Prescott. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Prescott here from the gun. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. Third and long for him here. That's taken in by Samuel. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Another throw for Prescott. Throwing for Andrews, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys take over on his 11th interception of the campaign. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not taking anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front.
Yep.
And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
Buying some time right. Here he goes again. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Throw complete to Lamb. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense up to the line fast. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Cowboys pushing for points. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing now off play action. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying the right side with Miller. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Quick slant to Samuel. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Dak now from the gun. This is complete to Olave. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
1st and 10, Prescott. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a one-score game before halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Running right with Chubb. He's off again. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He's on the move. Caught near the pylon. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Saints 21,
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Down, but there's a flag on the field. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play action on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So second down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second and 10 now. They left him wide open. It's complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Saints are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Return lanes don't open for him. He stopped shy of the 15. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Chubb running out of the gun. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Benjamin St. Juste getting up to end that play. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. The linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and have to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And that return comes to an end as they touch him down.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. First down, here's Dak. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not
the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 42. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. 47.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun is Prescott. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cowboys take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or two short of that 25.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Chubb going for the marker. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And he breaks up that throw for the moment. A good defensive play as we hear what this flag's about. So they'll decline this and take the result. Let's see what they went with on third down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Power squib kick is taken in. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Yeah, here we go. I take it. Here we go, 47.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, here we go. I take it.
Man in motion here. From the 40 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Brings up third down.
47.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Hey, 47.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And they pick him off again. And the Cowboys have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Here's a counter give to Chubb. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. on the give, headed left. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Jmurdah45 bringing that one to an end. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8. They go play action here. He rolls to his right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Gay's kick is good, and a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. This one, well, it has been a rough watch for the hometown guys. Their side getting blown out as we begin the 4th.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust, and trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Under.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Cowboys' 47-yard line.
Running once more with Miller. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Dak out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shaheed motioning right. Trying again following the sack. Caught by Miller.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Play action, Prescott. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
This throw is caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good.
Another throw for Prescott. And they pick him off again. And he's out the clear. The 50. 30. The 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Receiver in motion, headed right.
Here we go.
Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Completed left side to Samuel. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10, Prescott. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Andrew Booth.
Intercepted by the Cowboys. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Still fighting forward. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Chubb trying to run his way in. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Cowboys throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead.
Saints 21. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Andrew fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. It's a pickup of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down. They'll throw it. Quick slant to Samuel. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. That finds Miller, complete. It's a race down the right side. Launching for the pylon, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Saints putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints take 7 points off the deficit. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Here's Chubb up the middle. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on first. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Give now to the running back. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back-to-back carries here. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Another carry for him. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. All right, here we go. 2nd down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Running it after the penalty. And he'll only get this one up to about the 47. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from New Orleans.